Have you ever heard a sound that wasn't there? A low, persistent hum creeping into your ears, vibrating through your skull, driving you to the edge of sanity? For decades, people in a small desert town in New Mexico have reported exactly that. They call it the Taos Hum, a mysterious noise that haunts the quiet nights and refuses to be explained. Imagine lying awake, the world silent except for this relentless drone, like a distant engine that never stops. You search for the source, but there's nothing. No machinery. No planes. Just the hum. It's real enough to torment those who hear it, yet invisible to science. So what is it? A secret experiment buried deep in the desert? A signal from beyond our planet? Or something far stranger? Welcome to one of the world's most unsettling unsolved mysteries. The story begins in the early 1990s in Taos, a sleepy town nestled among rugged mountains and endless sands. People started complaining about a sound, a low-frequency rumble, steady and unyielding, like the growl of some unseen beast. It wasn't loud, not in the way a car horn or a thunderclap is. It was subtle, insidious, burrowing into the minds of those sensitive enough to catch it. Some described it as a diesel engine idling miles away. Others swore it pulsed, almost alive, shifting just enough to keep them guessing. At first, it was dismissed as overactive imaginations or tinnitus, that faint ringing we all get sometimes. But then more reports came in. Dozens, then hundreds, all saying the same thing: the hum was real, and it was relentless. What makes this so chilling isn't just the sound itself, it's who hears it. Only about 2% of Taos residents report experiencing the hum. That's right, just a tiny fraction. The rest? They hear nothing. Dead silence. Picture this: you're sitting with friends, and you mention this faint buzzing driving you up the wall. They look at you, confused, hearing only the wind outside. Are you losing it? Or are you tuned into something they can't detect? This selective hearing has baffled everyone. Some say it's psychological, a trick of the mind. Others argue it's physical, a sensitivity to frequencies most people ignore. But here's the kicker: those who hear it aren't random. They're often creative types, artists, musicians, dreamers. Could their brains be picking up something the rest of us miss? Naturally, people wanted answers. In 1993, the residents of Taos demanded action. They petitioned scientists, engineers, and even the U.S. Congress to investigate. A team of experts descended on the town, armed with microphones, seismometers, and all the gadgets you'd expect from a high-tech ghost hunt. They recorded the air, the ground, the electromagnetic spectrum, everything. And what did they find? Nothing concrete. The hum didn't show up on their equipment the way it should have. Low-frequency sounds like that should come from something: a factory, a power line, a plane. But Taos was quiet, at least to the machines. The researchers left with more questions than answers, admitting they couldn't pinpoint a source. The hum, it seemed, was playing hard to get. So let's dive into the theories, because this is where things get wild. First up, the natural explanation. Maybe it's the Earth itself groaning. Low-frequency vibrations can come from tectonic shifts, ocean waves crashing far away, or even wind whipping through the desert canyons. Taos sits in a geologically active region, so it's not a crazy idea. But if that's true, why don't more people hear it? And why only in Taos? Other towns nearby report no such hum. Scratch that surface, and you hit something weirder: the military theory. The U.S. has secret bases scattered across New Mexico, think Area 51's cousins. Could underground experiments, maybe sonic weapons or classified tech, be leaking these frequencies? The government's tight-lipped, as always, but the timing fits. The hum started popping up right around the end of the Cold War, when military projects were ramping up in the shadows. Then there's the theory that'll make your skin crawl, aliens. What if the hum isn't from Earth at all? Some believers say it's a signal, a beacon from extraterrestrials trying to communicate, or control us. Low frequencies can travel vast distances, even through space. Could Taos be a hotspot, a place where their tech intersects with our world? It's not as far-fetched as it sounds. The town's already a magnet for strange vibes. Artists and mystics have flocked there for decades, drawn by something they can't quite name. And don't forget the nearby Dulce base rumors, a supposed underground alien-human facility. Coincidence? Maybe. But when you hear that hum in the dead of night, it's easy to wonder if someone, or something, is listening back. Science hasn't given up, though. Researchers have since found hums in other places: Bristol, England; Kokomo, Indiana; even Auckland, New Zealand. Each one's a little different, but the pattern's the same: a low drone, a handful of hearers, and no clear cause. Some studies suggest infrasound, vibrations below human hearing, might be to blame. Infrasound can mess with your head, causing unease, nausea, even hallucinations. Wind turbines and industrial fans produce it, but Taos lacks those obvious culprits. Others point to the ionosphere, that electrified layer of the atmosphere, bouncing signals we can't fully trace. Still, no one's cracked the code. The Taos hum remains a ghost in the data, slipping through every net we cast. Here's where it gets personal. Those who hear the hum don't just shrug it off. It changes them. Sleepless nights turn into obsession. Some pack up and leave town, desperate to escape. Others stay, convinced it's a message they're meant to decode. One woman, an artist named Mary, told reporters she felt it in her bones, like a warning. She started painting what she heard, swirling, chaotic shapes in dark reds and blacks. Another man swore it followed him even after he moved away, like it had latched onto his mind. Is it driving them mad, or are they onto something the rest of us can't grasp? The hum's not just a sound, it's a presence, a riddle that dares you to solve it. So where does that leave us? A natural quirk we haven't figured out? A military secret humming beneath the sand? Or a whisper from the stars, testing who's awake enough to hear? The truth's out there, buzzing just beyond our reach. Maybe it's all three, tangled together in a way we'll never untie. Next time you're in a quiet place, listen closely. Strain your ears past the silence. Do you hear it? That faint, impossible hum? Maybe you're one of the chosen, or maybe you're better off not knowing. One thing's for sure, the Taos hum isn't done with us yet. Subscribe now and unlock the world's most captivating mysteries, one file at a time.